We are back on Sunday night, and it feels so good. Time to go live now.
From the dead is a miracle, doc. They counted me out. Moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet, back with a mic, back on the beat, back with a family, then back in the streets. The game on lock, I stand with a key. Standing my ground, I am planning to flee. Standing my ground, I am planting my feet. Taking a stand, embracing my destiny, shaking his hand, flipping the script.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sunday night CrossFit Talk. We are live on a Sunday night. So good to be back. The whole crew in the house. We thought we were going to be down one, but they couldn't read the movie listings correctly.
Wrong theater.
So we have a full house now. The Jolly Heads are back in the intro. They never went anywhere.
Yeah, those have been there.
Trust me, I'm not assertive enough to change that.
Yeah.
So they're still there. This or the 800th episode of The Simpsons.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
I didn't know we were up against that.
Ken Walters, USA Hockey, USA Hockey, USA Hockey.
USA.
My question is, I just got wind of this maybe an hour ago. The Canadian curling team cheating?
I didn't hear it.
Because he tapped the stone with his finger before it went down the...
Oh.
So like he rolled it and then let it go. And as he's letting it go, his finger touches the stone. And then the other team called him out on it. And he starts swearing at the other team, like being defensive that he never touched the stone. And he's like telling them to F off and stuff like that.
And
but then all the replays, you could see it. So it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, instant replay or whatever. Video replay won't lie.
And then actually the following day or 2 days after, when the women's team played, there was another incident with, again, one of the female Canadian players that also tapped the top of the stone, and then they lost a stone in that end, whatever it's called. So big Canada controversy at the curling Olympics.
Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
Just a little foot wedge for those golfers out there.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing. Andrew Sten, those Canadians, those darn Canadians, got to keep an eye on them. Who are you and where are you from? Mike Aruzioni, United States of America.
That's from the Miracle on Ice.
Oh, that's from Miracle?
All right. We have a Fergy question, but this week it's for Carolyne. Would you rather do double DT in the snow or rewatch USA versus Canada women's hockey game?
Like rewatch the one where USA smoked Canada?
I think from earlier this week.
That was boring. Didn't like that game. I'll do double DT.
There it is.
Double light DT. Like regular DT. Not the not the heavy DT.
Yeah.
He did not say heavy DT. He just said double.
Yeah. I'll do double DT. That's a good one.
There it is. Yes. So big weekend. It was Valentine's weekend. Do you guys have any? I know that Jamie ate well this weekend.
I did eat well. Holy smokes.
What'd you eat?
Spoiled rotten. Aaron went and picked up like a whole tenderloin and cut it up. So we've got some of that frozen for future meals. So he basically did a hibachi, did some rice on the
love hibachi,
like Blackstone griddle. He went and got scallops and shrimp and did all the veggies. It was really good. And then he made sausage and gnocchi tonight. So yeah, I've been eating good. I don't have to cook on weekends. It's my favorite because I cook during the week.
Did you guys do anything for Valentine's?
No.
Do they celebrate Valentine's in Canada?
Yeah. What do we do? Well, we worked out in the morning. Then in the evening, we went to go see Some Like It Hot. It's like a Broadway musical.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really good. So we saw that.
It was a good song by the Power Station in the 80s too. Not that many people know that, but okay. Yeah, I saw you guys, your playbill and at the theater. Toronto's like big time theater heavy. Like everybody says if you can't get to New York, Toronto is the next best thing.
Yeah, Lex and I have been going to like, that's like our thing now these last years is finding a show to go to. Whenever like we're here and there's a good show that's around. The tickets were so expensive between like all weekend, like that one and Juliet was playing and because of the Valentine's weekend, it was like the tickets were like over 1,000 to 2,000 like and then we bought like last minute, like the price like went down. We saw someone like have a ticket available or a couple tickets available for much cheaper than that. So we lucked out.
I understand you are correct. The Power Station was led by Robert Palmer. What else? There was something else I saw. Okay.
But yeah, the shows in Toronto have been great. Yeah, we like going to them.
Ken Walters, Fergy, in your absence last week, I asked the question for you, and he did.
He did.
It was a good question.
It was good.
Jamie struggled.
Yeah.
My mom came to town. This is the first time she's been able to travel since everything went down with the stroke last year. And she was able to drive over herself, which was awesome. And we got to spend the weekend with her. And my family plays a lot of board games, so that's what we did a ton of. But then she went to see my nephew on Saturday. Julie and I, our favorite restaurant, well, one of our favorite restaurants in Columbus is Schmidt's Sausage House, which is a very German, like authentic place. And they have a food truck that came up by our house. So we ordered from the food truck, got the German potato salad, got the sweet cabbage, all that kind of stuff. And just really enjoyed lunch on Saturday together after switching banks because of identity thefts and stuff like that have happened in our family. We finally just said, we're done with this bank we're with. And we went and we talked to someone at this new bank about how to prevent that from happening. What steps can we put in place at this new bank that will prevent us? And they gave us like a list of things that we could do that would make our accounts way more secure. But it's tough when two people are working to get to a bank when it's open is very, very hard. Mm-hmm. And so finally we got in Saturday morning. But yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But she made it back to Pennsylvania today. Again, made the trip over by herself, made it back by herself. It's a 4-hour drive. And she did great. So Teresa's asking what bank. I will tell you the old bank was PNC.
Okay.
If you ever have a problem, it is such a web of automation to get to talk to anybody. And I've had to fight them for things for 4 times within the last calendar year. And every time it's no less than an hour, hour and a half on the phone. And at this point, I'm going to wait and say what my new bank is through because I'm trying to protect my identity. But it's not PNC. I will tell you that. Ken Walter says, just hide it in the mattress like great grandma did after the recession. I'm about to that point. I'm about to just go all cash. And if it wasn't that you couldn't get like a hotel room or a rental car, I'm about to go all cash on everything.
Yeah, a lot of places like don't even take cash anymore. They're like, no, just card.
Yep.
But like it's tax time, right? The amount of steps we have to go through to prove that it is me is crazy. It's just crazy because my identity was stolen. They tried to file taxes under my name.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were dealing with that.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. And it's
really
still fallout from that.
Oh my gosh. Did they get your social security number somehow?
Yeah, I don't know what they got. A lot. Fergy says my German name is Burpie Meister. Mr. Burpee, I think is how that translates to English.
Who knew?
My fitness does not know that. I wish it did. But sure. Yeah. I mean, Schweitzer is pretty German as it gets. So yeah. Kenneth says, wow, that's hardcore. Yeah, they got me good, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we've been dealing with it ever since. And everything that PNC promised, they fell through on. So we are just trying to get that all rectified again. Teresa says her identity got stolen and her bank, US Bank, saved her life. I think we have US Bank, but it's only like a branch or two around here. I could be wrong. You don't really notice other banks because you just go to your own.
Yeah. We've got a lot of like Fifth Thirds around us.
Yeah, we have Fifth Third here. We have a couple local ones. Chase is, of course, their headquarters is right across the street from me. Yeah. All right. So we talked curling. We talked Valentine's Day. Any other major sports have? It's Julie and I do want to say this. Julie and I, just out of fun, the channel ESPN now is a channel called the Ocho, where they put like the goofy stuff. And if you ever watch the movie Dodgeball, in the movie, they air the dodgeball match on the Ocho, ESPN 8.
Yeah.
So they're airing a full ESPN channel now called the Ocho. We just jumped on it to see what they were showing. And they had a sport today called slippery stairs.
What?
It literally was just people trying to go up slippery stairs while people at the top were shooting like soap sud water down the stairs and throwing balls at them. And then on after that was, what was it called? Like aggressive archery championships. And I tuned it in. It was dodgeball with bow and arrows.
Oh no.
Like you're shooting at each other with bow and arrow. And this, like what? And the only difference was you're never out on this sport. You get points for every time you hit an opponent.
Is it like Nerf bow and arrows?
They kept saying it was like it hurt. It looked like a big ball on the end.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a pointy arrow that would like stab somebody.
Okay.
It was like a big ball on the end. But every time you hit somebody, your tally went up on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
And they were like, you really need a lot of cardio to play this sport. And I'm just thinking, nobody was jumping out of the way very well. So these guys' cardio were not awesome.
Yeah.
Andrew said Sten said he saw pillow fighting on there once. I didn't tune in long. I will admit. I just wanted to see what goofy sport was on, and it made me laugh today. Reminds me of lawn jarts as a kid. Yeah, we had the dangerous ones though, Fergie. I know you're an older gentleman like myself, and we had the pointy ones that stuck deep into the ground. Mm-hmm. And it was very, very dangerous, which are now not. Lubed up slippery stairs and big balls on the end. Scott, this is a family show. Yeah, it's.
Sometimes.
Teresa said, can anyone explain Hiller's post on Dave being washed? I'm so confused. And Jenny made it worse. It's actually a video by Mason. Startup.
Yep.
He is just housing his videos now on the Hiller channel.
Yep.
So it's not Hiller saying it, it's Mason Startup saying it. And there's a full video on YouTube. And I think what it is it's an analysis of looking at the programming of the CrossFit seasons and what the base of CrossFit was and how a lot of those elements have been minimized over the years.
Yeah.
It's the same guy who did There's Too Many Machines.
Yeah, it basically was that same video. It just, was talking about squats early days and how this one was more machine heavy. And yeah, it was a good video.
I've agreed though. I've I've said with Lex like the last few years that there hasn't been much leg dominant workouts. And every time it's leg dominant, it's a machine echo bike kind of burning the legs, or it's a power output dominant or a sled or something. And it's not actually squatting volume, leg endurance type events. Like there's one year where we barely saw like any squatting like throughout the open quarters, like etc. So I agreed with that point. And even like at the games when he was saying like some of the squatting, like it wasn't the main part of the events. And it's true. Like the main part was the rope climb. It was the pegboard. The squat cleans were irrelevant for every athlete. It wasn't that heavy at all. So like I agreed with some of the points there for sure.
Yeah. And Teresa said Hiller posted it. Well, he's going to promote things on his channel. So he used his Instagram to post or to promote Mason's video. But I think the ladies summed it up very, very well. Jeremy says it was clickbait. Yeah, Dave being washed, I think, is a clickbait piece.
Title, yeah.
There are relevant topics in the video for sure. Jeremy also says Dave has his hands tied by the powers that be. I don't know how much they dip into programming. I think he has his hands tied by sponsors wanting to use certain equipment at times, but I just think it gets easy to program machines to get a cardio effect, and now they're just leaning into it too much.
Yep.
Sounds like all of Mason's videos will be there now. Yeah, from what I heard, all of the videos will be housed on Hiller's channel. There will be a longer, like raw, uncut version on Mason's channel if you want to see more of it.
Interesting.
So there.
How did that collaboration come about?
I don't know.
Does Mason live in like the Chicago area?
I don't know. I don't know much about Mason.
Yeah, I don't either.
He pops up like every couple months with a video and then he disappears for a while. So I don't really know.
He crushed that. Did you watch the Total Bar clean workout that Hiller and him did together, and they put it with Bryson and Taylor doing it?
No.
You didn't see that? Yeah, he basically, so Mason was obviously there, and like they worked out in the garage, so they did this workout. Can't remember what one it was.
Judy says he lives in Indiana, so that could be close.
Okay, close. Yeah, so they did that workout, and then they found like Bryson and Taylor had done it, so they pulled his and like, put it in the screen and watched it, and Mason did it great.
Yeah. Again, I just don't know much about him.
He moves well.
He's very articulate, and he researches very well what he talks about. And he has like video proof to back up everything he says. If I'm a bigger channel and I'm looking to expand my reach, it's a good partnership.
Yeah.
So this weekend, Fittest of the Coast went on this weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of people were down there. Not a lot of the like elite athletes, but there were so many divisions.
Where is it located?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston, yeah, South Carolina. It looked like a lot of people did both individual and teams. It allowed some to do that depending on the schedule.
Yeah. It's doable. I mean, this is the one I went to last year with Haley, and I didn't understand how it was set up. If I would have gone again, I would have done both. Because individuals is Friday to the first half of Saturday. They end at like noon, 1 or whatever, and then team starts, and that's the second half of Saturday and then Sunday. So a lot of people do both. I mean, you might as well. You're only getting like 4 or 5. You get 4 workouts on team and 5 workouts on individual.
Yeah, it didn't look like many workouts at all.
It's not.
A lot of our friends, Corey was down there, last minute replacement on a team. His team took 14th in 35 plus
co-ed.
Correct. But they only got to do 4 workouts. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's a stiff bill for 4 workouts.
Yep. Yep.
Jamie put a bunch in the chat. There's the men pros. Brandon Smith won. Steph Stovall took second. Zach Levy took third.
Mm-hmm.
On the women's side, Bryn Carrick took first. Jenna Michelotti took second, and Tracy Johnson took third. And then just friends of the show, 35 to 39. Brendan Willis on the men's side, Teresa Puckett, women, 7th pro last year, a come up for Carolyne, maybe.
Yeah, have you looked into her at all, Carolyne? Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
She just turned 35, so I'll be curious how she does this year. Yeah, she was in the pro division last year. She's like a ex-swimmer, collegiate swimmer.
I am not.
Seth Stovall, is he Mayhem? Last I checked, he was.
Yes. Yeah, he's still staying Mayhem. It was a Mayhem team. Well, yeah, I have that written later.
Okay. We had Jason Grubb in the 50-54. Girls 13 to 15. Leah Berger, who is a daughter of Rudy Berger. They were going down to cheer on their dad, so both kids entered the competition as well. She took 3rd or 4th. Her brother took 5th. Mason. Pro teams, Seth went with Wes Peters. Zach Gibbons, last minute replacement, got Spencer Panchek. Not bad last minute replacement.
Yeah.
Quentin McQueen and Jackson Drohan. Pro women, Katie Cunningham and Mary Dochin. Chelsea Espy and Jenna Micheletti. Haley Rolfe and Emily Meyer.
Good job, Haley.
And then pro co-ed, Daniel Sterling and Reese Littlewood, Travis Wolf and Lexi. Sure.
Colabianchi.
Yeah, there you go. Jordan London and Bryn Carrick. Your very own co-owner and coach, Ronica, was there with Jackie.
Yep.
In 35 plus. And co-ed, we already talked about Corey. So yeah, lots of people there. There was also Jen Dieter, who's been on the show a few times. She won her division.
Second.
Was it second?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe she won team. She was on a team as well. So yeah. Jeremy's asking where Taylor the Cheater finished. I don't know. There's so many divisions, not knowing exactly what division he was in. It's hard to find.
I'm sure he was in the pro co-ed. But I
couldn't be on the leaderboard.
Right. They didn't get to play, so I don't know where they,
because they were adhering to CrossFit sanctions.
Yeah.
And that's where the drama came from the weekend. It's been touched on a lot. Taylor jumped in because his athlete's partner backed out last minute. Taylor jumped in so they could compete. There was a couple yelling cheater at him while he was on the floor, even though he'd already got it cleared with the event organizer. They were just going to participate and not appear on the leaderboard, and they were fine with that. But it ended up that Brian Clapp and Steph Waugh were yelling cheater from the stands. It ended up being a thing.
She did win CrossFit. She won her 45 to 49 bracket. Funny, someone who cheated calling someone else a cheater. Like, the hypocrisy there. I just can't even imagine. Why do you feel the need to come out and shout that?
I think that's it. Like, I think that is the part that is hard to understand is you just came off of a drug suspension and you're the one being the one yelling it.
Well, if he has said stuff about her over the years that she can't compete and he's there competing, I think that it's the same thing. If she's doing competitions over the years that are not, let's say, CrossFit sanctioned, and they have said stuff about her.
I don't know that he has. I don't think he has.
I know I have. And to me, the difference was that Taylor went to the event organizer and was removed from the leaderboard, and none of his scores counted against anybody. That's a big difference, in my opinion, to what I saw Steph do at Legends when I was there a couple years ago, and she was in the middle of her suspension. I was critical of that. I don't know what Taylor was. I didn't follow him. I don't follow him that closely to know everything that he says about anybody. But anyway, that was the drama from the weekend.
I doubt he even like really knows who she is other than commenting on the Brian Friend situation. Like as a competitor, I doubt he's watching her compete and commenting on that over the last 4 years. So
yeah, I don't know. I can't speak to that. I know how I feel about it. I made my opinion very clear when I saw it happen live at Legends a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But their rules were that they don't follow the sanctions. So what are you going to do about that? I mean, that's their rules, and she followed them, I guess.
Well, so was Taylor. So
yeah, I didn't have a problem with Taylor though. I'm saying what I had a problem with was
but she did whatever she could do whenever, like she's gonna do whatever she can do, and so it's just crazy to me to call someone else out.
So anyway, that was the drama from the weekend. Let's get into some positive stuff, and that is the open numbers keep rising.
Yeah.
And this is the best place I can find it. Mike Halpin reports it daily where we are. 11 days from the start of the open, we're at 116,648. So that was earlier today. That's as of 1:50 p.m. Eastern time today. 116,648. Last year, we were only at 89,757. So a nice jump over that. I did notice one thing, like yesterday.
He put a prediction.
Right. Yeah. Yesterday, there was a prediction that they were looking at 290,000. Sorry, I need to pause this so you can see it. Yesterday, the prediction was by Chat GPT was we were going to hit 290,000 this year. Today was a slow day, so it actually fell to between 250 and 285.
Okay.
We're basically just a little underneath 2022, right? Is what?
Correct. Yesterday that went into more detail, but these are stories. I should have like screenshotted it. Yeah, we're just like less than 5,000 under yesterday of the projection for 2022.
Which is still significantly above last year. So the prize pool theoretically should move up this year in all divisions.
Yeah, he projects the prize pool on the previous slide. Let me see if I can pause that. I think it's on this one. There's one of these slides. It tells. Maybe it's the prize pool is going to be over 1 million. I think is what it showed. Yeah, I saw it and now I can't find it. And maybe it was on yesterday's. Maybe it's here.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. The prize pool right now predicted to be. These stories are so hard to. I got to pause it just right. Come on. It'd be nice if you made these as a post.
I know. Well,
it's back further on this. Dang it.
I don't know.
It's okay.
We'll try this one more time. There it is. Come on. Okay, there it is. So this is the prize pool funding total, which is 1.1 million.
Okay.
So that's not bad. And we're doing well.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't level off. I'm optimistic.
It's always more towards the end. Like you get a spike at the
yeah.
start and a spike and a spike at the end. And then the middle is a little slow.
Yeah, Eric Mack, yes, will it level off? Early signups or true increase? I hope it's a true increase.
Yeah.
But I do think it'll spike. Every other year says spiked from here as you get closer to the open. So hopefully it'll do the same.
And if that first workout can be, fun and exciting, and that's also a draw too.
Yes.
People wait to see what that first workout is. And, if it's 20 minutes of boring stuff, people don't like that.
Right.
True.
Like something exciting, multiple movements, accessible, but also creative, fun. And I think you'll see a nice spike.
So anyway, someone helps me with the math. Just times the signups by 10, Scott, for the prize pool. That would have been I wish I would have read that about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just like score submissions, everybody waits to the last minute.
Yep.
Well, we are giving away one open registration. I do have some little pieces of paper down here with everybody's name who said I'm in the comments section.
Oh, you wrote them on physical paper?
I did.
Oh, geez.
So I am pulling a name right now. Here's my piece of paper.
All right.
And the winner is Craig Zellizer 6509.
Don't know who that is.
Craig Zellizer 6509. Reach out to me. I will give you a code that you'll be able to enter, and that will pay for your open registration.
Good job, Craig. Thanks for commenting.
Old Craig. Yeah. Thanks, Mark.
That's me.
Yeah. The identity's been revealed. CrossFit is Craig Zellizer. After all these years, we wondered. Craig Zellizer, who knows everything about the history of CrossFit.
That's all it took was a $20 open registration.
Yeah. And he's now exposed. All right. So let's play another game. Open pen, pencil, pen, or Sharpie. The open numbers tell a significant story of CrossFit overall.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure at least pen, probably even Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Yeah, it's the general public opinion of HQ of CrossFit in general. Like,
yeah, I'm a Sharpie on this. I think when you look at the trajectory of the open in those teen years, all the way to 18, that was the highest. It was 2018. Then a small drop off. But again, if the media was, gone and they're not promoting the open as much, it decreases and starts. And then you have COVID and everything. And now, yeah, I think it's exactly a representation of a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Lots of Sharpies on
a lot
this.
of Sharpies.
Ken Walters, who refuses to play the game correctly, 100%. Fergy, again, old cranky men, indelible ink. And guess who's in the house? Did you guys see?
No.
Mm-mm.
Craig Zellizer.
Oh.
Thanks. I catch you regularly. Yeah, just shoot me a message on Instagram or through YouTube, and I'll get you the code, Craig. So congratulations.
Thanks for being
open.
here.
Anderson, Sharpie definitely is a barometer for how CrossFit is doing. It's the only one the public sees the number for, which is another excellent point. So what else do we have to gauge it?
Right.
Attendance.
You have the mystery
Number
how
of-
many affiliates.
Number of affiliates, I think, would be a big one.
Yeah.
For
We
sure.
don't know that for sure.
We don't
It's
know it.
always like
Right.
an
It's a guess.
assumption or a prediction.
Yep.
So, yeah, cool. Well, that one was good. They announced 26.2, the athletes that will appear. We have Amy Kringle, Lucy Campbell, and Miriam Von Rohr. We said in our internal chat text group that hell of a lineup.
Yeah, it's a good lineup.
This is a great lineup. I love this one.
So I ask you, pencil, pen, or Sharpie, this is the most competitive female open announcement ever.
Pencil.
Yeah, so I was gonna do some research here because I was trying to think back. Wasn't there one with like Sam and Annie, like a burpee?
Like all the champions.
It was all
Yeah.
champions. It was Rich, Graham, Sam, Annie. Was it
Now-
Camille that year too?
I don't
remember.
Camille was there. Now, if you're saying just women, only women on the floor, no men on the floor, that's where I maybe you may have a point here.
Like I'm trying to think
I'm
of,
trying to think. I was meant to do some.
have they done the daughters?
I can't remember if they did just
Like Toomey's so good they have to give her Matt.
right.
That's why I said competitive,
Yeah.
but not best, because Toomey might have been best, but was she ever the most competitive with somebody else?
Right.
Yeah, all the daughters with Briggs.
Yeah, that's the one I think I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I think it was just women on the floor, and I would say that would be the one.
Yeah, but Mal kind of took that one
Yeah.
pretty easily. Like Mal was so fit. Like, yeah. 'Cause I think Danielle redid that workout too after, because she wasn't happy with her score and did way better after.
Kenneth actually goes Sharpie.
I'm gonna say pen.
Katrin and Sarah did one.
Yeah. I don't think Emily and
You had Lawson versus Laura on deadlifts. That wasn't close, really.
No,
Trying
that
to
was not
think of
close.
other people.
Jeremy comes in with a deep cut. Tovar versus Pacelli. I love that one. I did, and it was super competitive, but that is a deep cut. I'm sorry, Jeremy. That is just personally love that one, but really deep cut for this.
But I think it's going to be a really good one.
It will be
And I
good.
think maybe years from now, once those athletes, because they're very young, all three of them really are still, have many years ahead of them, maybe it'll end up being a very, like, one of the best matchups because of where they'll end up being in the next, 2 to 3 years.
There was a Briggs Camille one where it was a lot of gymnastics on the bar where Camille could really hang with Sam. That was like 13, 14, old school.
Yeah, I'm very curious what the workout will be.
CrossFit in reference to Tovar Pacelli would watch those two eat paint chips.
You'd think probably, Miriam's got the leg up in open workouts, but depending on the workout, man, I could see both Lucy and Amy having a fair shot of taking it. Has Amy had a very high placement in any open workout?
Yeah, I think decent.
She's had some high ones.
But if you look at
I think around the top 10 probably.
Okay.
Last year, I think Amy was 14th.
Okay.
Lucy was 4th.
Right.
Miriam was 1st.
Right. Depending on the workout, I feel like Lucy has a shot of winning it. But if it's anything like 0.1, you're going with. But if 0.1 stays 0.1 and 2 stays like the typical 0.2s, then I might go with Lucy.
Miriam is someone who redoes a lot of the workouts too, and really is very kind of like Brent, like looks at all the splits, tries to really improve every aspect that was a weakness. Like it'll be interesting, like as a just finding out the workout right there, doing it, like it's completely different than watching other athletes, analyzing, having your game plan. Like there's a lot that comes into doing an announcement and just having no preparation and just it's not going to be one and done, I'm assuming for them, but yeah, Miriam is impressive though. So I think it'll be close. I hope it's a good battle.
CrossFit says to know Reed do one. I think she did right after she was like the fittest American. I think she got to do one the year after. He also brings up Annie versus Valenzuela. Like that's an old school one there. This one is this is going to make me dive down a rabbit hole. I think everybody is setting the expectations for Gabby way too high.
Yeah.
And I think that she is a great athlete. And if she would not have torn her Achilles, we would be seeing her in a run with Lucy and all of those athletes. I have watched sports too long with this Achilles injury and the amount of time it takes to come out of it. I just think it's going to take her a little bit of time. And everybody's like picking her like as a possible podium finisher.
Yep.
And I think making the games is a great first step to get back and then just see where the chips fall.
I agree.
Depending on the workout, this could be a kind of Lauren Brooks versus Julie mismatch. That's always the risk, but I think with Lucy and Miriam and open style workouts, we're going to be safe.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think like Julie and Lauren were completely different athletes, and like Miriam, Lucy, Amy, all I don't see them like one of them running away that far ahead to the point of that matchup, like Lauren Brooks versus Julie. Like at least one, like a duo in there is going to get close.
Yes.
Like maybe one falls behind, but there's going to be a race between the top two in that workout. We talked about this last open year. When there's more than two people in it, you get a better chance at a good race.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the three may fall off, but at least you still get the race. CrossFit says Gabby could be Bethany Shadburn.
Possible.
Achilles is different
than back for sure.
Scott has his upset face on, possible riff incoming. I don't know. I have tomorrow off, so I'm not like.
I wondered if you had tomorrow off.
So I'm just chill tonight.
We have family day tomorrow, and so it's off for everyone here.
Wow.
Teresa, KDL, and I are not cool tonight. They're fighting over Gabby.
But I do like, the three Europeans, the new Europeans, blood taking over, I do like that matchup. And it's where in Europe is that one? Is it in Spain?
I didn't pay attention to where they're holding it.
I forget where it is. It's in Europe though. So
yeah, it is in Europe.
Yeah, love it.
I wonder who is CrossFit, because he's saying get your butter knife ready for the schmear. And WFP is next on the list. Can he see my computer?
He's hacked you. He stole your identity.
It's in Portugal.
Oh.
Once I saw that, I knew that was right. It's in Portugal. And Teresa, stop reading my notes too.
Yeah, really.
This is ridiculous. CrossFit says, I'm Carolyne Prevost. All right. We are all cross-fat. After watching Pluribus, that is freaky, Kenneth DeLapp.
That's the one on Apple. They all have like the one hive mind besides like 6 people across the world.
Yeah, it's 13 people, but yeah.
13. Okay.
Yeah, they all are one conscious living in all the bodies, except for 13 people who were immune to it.
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. I don't have anything Apple. So.
It was so freaky at the beginning. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. And then I just spoiler much. You know that like 20 minutes into the first episode, CrossFit.
I've never even watched a CrossFit. I can't spoil something I don't even know. I just have heard the premise of the show. That's like the trailer. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes in. You know that happens. And then
we did not spoil it.
I'll be right back. I have to just go grab my charger for my computer. I totally forgot about it.
All right. So we're going to dive into, if you have not seen Pluribus, that part of it is not the interesting part of the show. It is just what sets it up at the beginning. And then it's the reaction to that is the rest of the 9 or 10 episodes. And it got really, really good. Really, really good. She's leaving to check Scott's laptop. Carolyne has access to the document that's on my computer.
I'm back.
What has this show come to? Yeah, we just do spoilers and smear campaigns.
Well, so does Lex, so maybe it's Lex.
All right, so WFP made the announcement that there were how many? 7 more signees to contracts. I thought Emily Rolfe had already signed. Apparently she had not. It just came out in a press release a couple days ago. But it's Amy Kringle, Olivia Kerstetter, Sydney Wells, Annika Greer, Emily Rolfe, Danny Spiegel, and Jennifer Muir have all signed their contracts.
How many are they at now?
Not a lot. But I think they're still missing almost the whole top 10, other than Emma Tall.
So there's 12 women that have signed, right?
I don't know.
What's confusing is there's just been like no consistency in like, let's say they're going from the back half, and because where did Emma Tall finish?
6th.
Yeah, because like that's the confusing part is you put someone from the top 10 and then the other ones are in the middle, people from past the top 20. I think Fee has one too.
So I went to their Instagram so we can see the full list. Fee did not get
but I think she was on Pedro's podcast and I thought I heard her say that she had received her pro card.
Yeah, but I don't think she accepted it or signed
She's
it.
not official. She has not officially been announced.
Okay.
So here they are. Danny Spiegel, Annika Greer, Sydney Wells, Olivia Kerstetter, Amy Kringle, Tora Morakinyo, Colton Mertens. So where are the other women? There's even some missing.
Yeah, this is not.
So that's 5.
And that's
Jennifer Muir is not there, but in the release. Emily Rolfe is down below. Where is that? There's Emily Rolfe, Lydia Fish, Emma Tall, Andrea Solberg, Sydney McAlishan, Oda Lundum. I can never say that. And that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. 12. That's what I thought. There's 12 women signed. Oh, I think Jenny's right. I think because they were doing those like 5 wild card invites. I think Fee is one of those.
But wouldn't she have been just outside the top 20 and could get that pro card if people declined?
True.
Like it could be a pro card as well.
That's true.
because she was like within the next
23rd or
3
something.
people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if only 3 people decline, which I'm assuming have, I think she has a pro card. They just haven't announced it yet. Which again is weird from the order, right? Because it's the order of the people that they're signing or they're releasing anyways is all over the map.
Yeah.
Like it's not
It's
confusing.
It may just be they're releasing it in the order that they're signing. So
Possibly. And then their qualifiers start this week.
Wednesday, yes.
So
Wednesday.
Amy Kringle signed.
Yes.
That's the only one in the top 5.
Correct.
Emma Tall signed, and Olivia Kerstetter signed, and
Sydney.
Annika Greer signed. So 3 of the second 5.
And Sydney.
And Sydney.
And
Brooke is retiring.
Right.
For now.
Although Andrea,
Hannah Black is not listed. Mano Anganese is not listed.
Like
And Ella Wilkinson is not listed. So, of course, the most conspicuous name that is not signed is Laura Horvath.
Mm-hmm.
And James Sprague on the men's.
Mm-hmm.
And James Sprague.
And they could be waiting to do a one with like last year's champs too. But again, weird. Long
weird.
Awaiting timing.
So, pencil, pen, or Sharpie, Laura Horvath will forego the WFP season to take her shot at a second CrossFit Games title.
I don't know. I'm leaning in that camp that she's pulling a Lucy Campbell and wants to go for the game season since Tia's out.
I think she would go. I don't think it's because of Tia.
I mean, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to decide to go for 300K or whatever it might be.
It does.
That's the issue. I feel like that's the only reason Lucy decided to back out is there's a shot at getting 300K, and that's more than 100.
I think there's definitely a chance to see her, but I don't think it's this year.
With the increase in open registrations and the pot growing, that means the winner's pot is growing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a chance economically she looks at that, the math works out, and you take your shot.
Between that and Rogue,
she does seem like a stubborn person. My only thing is I feel like if her mind was set, like she's done with HQ until something changes, she would have just been all in on WFP and been hyping that up and would have signed already and made it clear she's going that route. And she hasn't. So it makes me think that there's some thoughts going on there. Like Lucy came out right away and said she wasn't signing. So I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah. And if she does do the games, I don't think she would be signing up now. Like it's gonna be a last second thing if she was to sign out. But
there's no way, CrossFit, that this is happening. I know you all want that to happen, but you're all wrong. She won Rogue handily. There's no way that more than 2 or 3 people have a shot at taking her down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Phil says, I don't think she's doing the games, but Red Bull and Adidas may 1 or 2.
Yeah.
With that money, and if you're not doing WFP and you're not doing the game season, where's their return for their investment? Rogue? Is that enough?
No. Yeah, I'm going with Penn on that one. I'm leaning towards she's going for the games title.
Yeah, I think you're
You
foolish.
think, eh?
Sharpie, but I think you're foolish if you go pencil. So it's
Right.
for me, it's got to be.
I'm between pencil and pen, but like I would have been an easy pencil before, but I am moving towards pen. Like the longer I'm seeing the WFP kind of stuff a little bit all over, I don't know. Like I'm moving towards pen.
Yeah, it's surprising, right? That she didn't just didn't just sign up for WFP and make it clear. Like
or just vocalize, yeah. Continue to vocalize like her support of WFP, how well it was last, or how well it did, and
hype it up. Yes, be like, this was exactly what we needed in the sport, and I'm sticking with this. And I don't know, like, and even James.
I just don't like the name WFP. Like, what's a project? Like, if it was called the World Fitness Championships, that is way easier to sell. And that it's agreed. Like the world or the strongest man, right? That may not be the strongest man like the world's strongest man competition might not be the best like programmed or whatever, but you say that title and everyone's like, wow, you won the world's strongest man. Like World's Fitness Project. It's not strong. Like I wish it was called World Fitness Championships or World Fitness Games, but like the word project to me is I've never liked that word.
Well,
Teresa says, I do think sponsors will have an influence. I just watched Drive to Survive today. I'm trying to catch up now. The football season's over. And in this episode, the one racing team fired both drivers because to get a sponsor of $3 to $5 million, they wanted a German driver. So they fired both of their drivers to get that sponsorship money. That's how much of an influence sponsors have in sports. It's just a fact.
Agree.
CrossFit answers Carolyn's question. Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative. It gets people going.
I just think it would be a stronger name and way easier to, I don't know, to sell to people, like to say that you're the world champion, like the world fitness champion, like championship, like, you know, world, but like the World Fitness Project champion is.
Ken's been with his wife for 40 years and she still says he's a project.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's probably a better comparison to the league right now.
Yeah. It is a project. I agree.
It's a project because we'll always be trying to figure things out.
I don't even know if they're trying to figure things out. They're not taking... They took the points system. They took that criticism and critiquing and applied that. But other things, I don't know.
World Fitness League, World Fitness, you know, World Fitness League would have been a good name too. I just don't like the word project.
Yeah, they definitely overthought the name. Marketing and timing isn't their strong suit.
Because like if you said to people like, yeah, I'm participating in the World Fitness League this year, like that just sounds better.
It's like a school group project where one or two people are probably doing most of the work. So we didn't get to talk about this much about Will's appearance on the Rich Froning podcast. Did you guys get a chance to see it? Any thoughts?
I watched it I mean, I guess I listened to it, I didn't really watch it.
I've listened to it twice. I feel like I'm not retaining. I don't know if I just check out because I get like annoyed or I don't know what's happening, but I've watched it twice and I'm still like, I still don't know what the hell was said.
I don't think anything was said.
Maybe that's the issue. I don't know.
I think that I don't want this to be a smear campaign.
I know.
I want them to go on because I think it's a great league for some of the people who signed their contracts to have the opportunity to have their season paid for, to get the experience, and to grow as an athlete in this space. And I think it's important for that. But for the love of God, get somebody else out there to speak and answer questions. Like when you say your North Star is sport, that just doesn't even make sense.
But I think it's the lack of questions too from like Rich he's like, right.
But Austin did ask questions.
Austin did.
Not towards that though, just the one part. That was about it.
I thought Austin had quite a few good questions and like really pushed him to try to get an answer. He didn't really want to give answers. I mean, he tried to push him on the what like if you could work with CrossFit and you could be like, what would you do? And he just tried to brush that off. He's like, well, that's not going to happen. So and Austin was like, well, I know, but if it did, like, what would it look like? He wouldn't really even go there.
Yeah, but I think that's the only place that he tried pushing, and that's like that was the part where I think the World Fitness Project struggles with the name CrossFit, and I don't know. I think in other parts they could have pushed more.
Fergy says, I just relegated them to AAA ball. I did not. I don't think it's that far of a gap between the CrossFit Games season and WFP. Many of the people in WFP are going to compete in the CrossFit Games season. Yeah. It's not AAA. It is Annika Greer is not AAA. Amy Kringle is not AAA. Those are not AAA athletes. It's where someone can go to fund their season who maybe doesn't have the sponsorships that Laura Horvath has or that Lucy Campbell has. They can go get their season paid for and develop as an athlete while they're doing it and not have to worry about the expenses.
Yeah, I think it's a great option for a lot of athletes. If I didn't work full time, like you get 3 comps paid for during the year, all of that. Like it's a great option for especially like people just trying to break in, get some experience, compete against a great field of games athletes, and then like top semifinal fringe games athletes are trying to make it. Like I think it's a great option for people, but for some it's too much with the game season.
It feels kind of like mid-majors, Maction, Atlantic 10. I made this comparison early in the week. I think it's more the Big Ten and the SEC compared to the ACC. It's not as big a gap as from SEC to MAC. If you're going to use the college football analogy, ACC can still make the college football playoff. They can still win games in the playoff, but they're probably going to be the underdog in most cases against the SEC and the Big Ten. But if year 2 already has less athlete buy-in, that's not a good sign. If you have 12 women out of the 20 and you have, I think it's like more than that in the men, it's really just the top 5 that didn't sign.
I think they've got 19 men signed already. We're just waiting on.
Well, yeah, but they had to go outside the 20.
Right, to 28 or 7 or I don't know what it was. But
I think everybody from 6 down signed.
Yeah. I think this all goes back to the the way they started this. You got like people say that it's a failure because like these pros aren't taking their card, but like I think this is a function of them not starting the whole thing correctly. Like this needed to be done with people that you don't give handouts. That is the failure of this system, is the handouts. You needed people that wanted to do this and wanted to buy for a spot, and then you would have had buy-in from those people.
But I think year 1 they had to.
No, they didn't. They could have easily do a qualifier, show up, top 20 have their. Yes,
people wouldn't have done the qualifier. People wouldn't have done the qualifier.
Yeah, they wouldn't have got anybody.
They wouldn't have got people. People don't want to do qualifiers.
People. No.
They wouldn't have gotten people.
No.
We don't need. Listen, let the top 10 do the games. We don't need them. Like it doesn't have to be on those people's backs. And I'm like,
but that's not what they wanted. They wanted the top 10.
Well, that's a dumb business model. That's a dumb business model. Those people are rolling in the dough. That's why Lucy's not doing this. She has gotten sponsorships. She did well enough. She's gotten sponsorships. She doesn't need the top 10 don't need this. Like, that shouldn't be your pool of people. You're not fighting. You're not getting $500,000 of money from sponsors to give to these people. You're just paying them to get there. It's going to be the people who don't have sponsors and need to get their names out. What?
Is he frozen?
I don't know. It told me to stop. So, oh God.
Oh, his router thingy. It's just the timing of their comps.
I think that's
It's the placement there. I think the late August is fine. Early September, like I think that's fine. Their December one is okay. I think it could be. When's Rogue? Normally it's last weekend of October,
right
early
on
November.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess earlier in December would be fine. Yeah, it's the one right in between the semifinal that's like that throws off everything to me. That one is not placed well at all.
Yeah.
I hate this thing.
But I don't know what, like, I think only two events would be fine. 2 or 3.
I know, but it's the rant that you've been hanging on for a year, and we're past it.
We're not though. Everyone keeps saying the same exact thing, and you've missed the whole point.
Nobody was given anything this year, so we're way past it.
Oh, they're still trying to give. That's not true. They're still giving out wild cards.
We don't know of a single one.
Well, yeah.
So now you're arguing about something hypothetical.
Okay, we'll see.
CrossFit says that the ACC had a team in the final. That makes my point exactly. Someone like Amy Kringle could be on the podium at the CrossFit Games. That is very likely. So it's not as far. And he also says the failure is because no one knows the why or the goal. And that I completely 100% agree with. Too many things.
They did give Noah his spot again. Yes.
I
mean, I suppose if James doesn't sign up, maybe Noah would, maybe he's the 20th. I don't know. And until we have the full roster.
There's rumor that Noah got one of the wild cards, but there's no announcement to that.
I think he's announced it.
He did not. It was Barbell Spin reported it that he heard that had happened. Anyway, I don't know.
We don't know if James is doing it.
James said he was doing it, then in a comment section said that he may have reconsidered because of the people he hangs around, like the boys interrupted.
Yep.
Jenny said Noah said it on his newest video. Okay. Didn't catch that one.
Was it the one where he was doing his cleans that he missed? That was starfishing? That's where I think I saw it.
So I trust Jenny.
Oh, thanks.
That Noah said it?
Yeah.
You never said Noah said it.
I said he said it somewhere.
Well, somewhere and on his YouTube video are two different things.
Whatever. YouTube or Instagram somewhere. One of his posts. Put it somewhere.
Man, at the end of the show, we're having a boxing match between Jamie and I. This the first year that Jamie and I went on the road. This was every conversation. Every stinking conversation.
Yeah.
I said the sky was blue. She said it was green. Good Lord.
Ken, you tell him, Ken. She said he said it. There you go.
Right, but she didn't cite where.
I don't need to tell you where.
Thank you, CrossFit. Jamie's super convincing. He said something somewhere about something or somewhat. We're here for it.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah. Have us on the MMA show, Jeremy. Jamie and I are throwing down. Okay. Yeah, she said it was Spartan green, Fergy. See, Fergy knows the sky is Spartan green, not just green. And Carolyne just threw up in her mouth because she's a Badger for life. All right, there was some news this week. Let's get into that a little bit. Hoste announced that he had a wrist injury and is recovering to compete in the CrossFit in the WFP season.
So he's stepping out of the CrossFit season, only going to do
that
WFP?
is what it that's what his announcement appeared to say.
Okay. Seems like a reasonable
The Spin called him and asked James. He said, yet to be announced.
Oof.
Scott's all frazzled yet now. Because CrossFit's picking Jamie. Jelly Hoste always sounds like a foreign pastry. He does.
Now I want a donut.
The other news we've talked about on the lunch show a little bit is that Olivia Kerstetter was hospitalized with staph infection that they thought might be MRSA. I had Shana Bunce, who is an CrossFit MDL1, was in the chat this week, said it wasn't in the joint, which means she should be able to recover pretty quickly. I've had that before. It is one of the most painful things I've ever experienced in my life. I hope she's through it quickly. And again, she's way farther on the sickness, wellness, fitness continuum than I was at the time. So hopefully she bounces back pretty quickly. And then the one thing I forgot to put on here is Annie Thorisdottir did give birth this week to a new baby.
I missed that.
Everybody is happy and healthy and doing great. So congratulations to Frederick and Annie on the birth of their brand new baby.
I think Jelle also announced today that his girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever partner was expecting as well.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
I saw that today.
Yeah, Olivia did put out a PSA to not put your sweaty, dirty knee sleeves over top an open cut. And Kenneth says, I still haven't washed my knee sleeves.
Go do that.
I'm with Teresa. I quit wearing knee sleeves a long time ago.
I got to wear my knee sleeves. But I always have, right now, I have tights on every day. So
yeah, same here. I've been mostly wearing like leggings or like sweatpants.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy's asking if it's a boy or a girl. I don't think she announced it.
Didn't she say it was a boy?
It was a very vague post. So I'll pull it up.
I want to say there was like a post, like they didn't do a gender reveal, but like I don't remember. I could have sworn she said they were having a boy.
Here it is. Everyone happy, healthy, and adjusting to this beautiful life. And that's all that I saw on her post. Now, I don't know if the stories have something different. Yeah, I don't see anything that says a gender.
I'm pretty CrossFit said, I'm pretty sure they said boy pre-birth. I'm pretty sure they did too. Trust me, Scott. She said it somewhere.
You're going with somebody said something somewhere.
She said
about something.
She had it on an Instagram post. I don't even think I follow her, but I think I caught that.
Oh, it is a baby boy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I did find it. Before she had the baby, she did announce it was a boy.
Right.
It might not have been the knee sleeve, says Shanna, but clean sleeves always good. Yeah, she said it on a thing about a thing on her thing.
There you go.
Yeah. And this is what I'm learning very, very much is Shanna knows all. When it comes to medical, that woman is so fast to respond. So is she Annie's son or Frederick's son? Is he Annie's son or Frederick's son? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
It's always off the dad, isn't it?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know.
Fergie, at my age, I prefer ins or knee wraps. Yeah, I just go with ace bandages. Daughter, son?
No.
Just don't put your knee sleeves in the dryer unless you like them melting on clothes.
I put my knee sleeves in the dryer all the time.
Really?
Yeah. After I wash them, I put them in the dryer, and then they're way tighter on the knees and feel better.
I could see that.
Judy reads
like my regular knee sleeves. What other? Unless they're talking about like a different material, it's not melting anywhere. It's like my.
Judy Reed says in her culture it's Daniel's son, says Mr. Miyagi. Ken Walter says if this was a shot game and it was every time Jamie said, I think I heard it, I would be passed out.
You guys should try it next time. Let me know how it goes for you.
Boil water, take off boil, add dish soap, stir, and add sleeve and soak for 20.
So it's too much work. Put it in the wash.
Yeah,
with everything else.
I wash my sleeves at least once a year. Don't want to smell that gym bag.
I mean, maybe you only wear them like twice a year, so okay, but
yeah. All right. Well, that's been a fun show. Well, we're only a week and a half away from the Open.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not prepared. I got a lot to do to get the gym ready.
Me neither. But tomorrow I have the day off, so I'm just going to chill.
Must be nice.
Same here.
Must be nice. She's coming home Tuesday, I think. So she's still in South Carolina. So I got extra stuff to do around the gym.
I don't wash my knee sleeves, but I used to snort coke off toilet seats. I'm not worried. Guess it's all relative. Will USA women's hockey be scored on?
They have been scored on, haven't they?
I haven't watched any hockey.
I haven't watched that close. I
think they have one goal against. Canada will score on them in the finals. I don't think Canada will win, but USA is just better right now on the female side.
It's like putting sweaty hockey gear in the bag. It's a breeding ground for biohazards.
The hockey stuff sinks so bad. Ugh.
You know what? Did you see where the LA Kings player got injured at the Olympics?
No.
If you're the owner of an NHL team and you agree to let your players go play in the Olympics and then you lose them for the season, how long do you think it's going to be before the NHL says, not going to do this anymore?
Yeah. I could see that.
But we love seeing it. Not the injuries, but like the NHL players.
I mean, there were injuries in the Four Nations Cup last year. There were injuries in that, right? That affected.
Yeah. Can always be injuries.
That was some of the best hockey I've ever seen in my life. That Four Nations tournament last year.
The fights right before when it started. Oh, that's so good. You won't see as like the fights at the Olympics though, but
yeah, Kevin Fiala. Hopefully this doesn't stop the next Olympics World Cup next year. Jeremy says on Wisconsin. Of course, Tom Wilson was involved in it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw this. NFL players are going to be doing the flag football in 2028.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
I know. Like, I remember a long time ago, there was a running back or a wide receiver for the Chiefs who tore every ligament in his knee playing sand flag football at the Pro Bowl and never really came back to the same level he was. I'm surprised that keeping their athletes out of the Olympics isn't already built into their contracts. They actually agreed to promote their sport to allow them to go to the Olympics. It was
a lot of these athletes want to play at the Olympics, though. Like, I get that they have millions in contracts, but like, they're proud to represent their country. They want to go to the Olympics. They want to see other sports and bring back medal. So I'm just glad that they're allowing them to do that.
CrossFit said, didn't Charlie McAvoy get hurt, then get like an infection from the training team at Four Nations? I thought there was an injury, but I don't remember the details. My team's been so bad for the last couple of years. Four Nations was my joy last season. Players Union approved it for hockey best on best, except Russia and Belarus. I love the USA Hockey commercial, Canadian Tears.
Our commercial, our reply back to that commercial is better. Not even close.
I saw the Canadian response. It was really good.
Ours is way better than the American one.
Yeah, I have to give you kudos on that.
Yeah.
It was really.
You guys set it up for us, and then we took it.
Kind of a bummer that we don't have Ovechkin. Yeah. That would be awesome. And it's probably his last shot, right? Like, Ovechkin's probably going to be retired before the next Olympics. All right, guys, this has been fun. Enjoy the Olympics this week. We'll be back on the air tomorrow for lunch. It'll be a relaxed show as I don't have to work. So we'll just chill. Talk about the entertainment and CrossFit and all that stuff. Russian supplements could keep Ovechkin around. Yes, thank you for joining the original Sunday night CrossFit Talk. All right, guys, have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you to our sponsor, Thirdzy. Always the best. Best recovery in the business. The promotion's over. 15%
is it?
off by using code Jazzy at checkout. Code Jazzy, 15% off your order. Thirdzy.com/Jazzy. Get it while you can. See you guys next time. Bye.